love peoples, I'm going to be talking about get out. And what I mean about getting out, I mean about relationships, jobs, or certain friendships. Well, let's talk about relationships. There can be some relationships that we get into that we should not be. I've been telling y'all this, and they be always toxic. And then you feel as though that you don't went to the level of the point of really no return. And you really feel like you giving up on it because somebody don't want to correspond and do right. I think you need to get out before somebody get hurt. Especially if the relationships are violent, or the relationships can cause a rift, or he or she is always cheating on you and you can't seem to find a way. I think you need to get out of it before it gets dramatic. I mean, it's already dramatic, but it can be vicious to your soul, and it can be very, like I said, toxic, and it's not healthy. Get out without which. Another thing. Here's another thing. Not relationships. Jobs. You got jobs that's overly stressing you out. That you're not getting paid enough money at the job, and they want you to work hard for that little bit of money, and they just want you to stress your ass out. And then you and the boss don't like each other. The boss know that you don't like him, he or she. She's just using you. He's just using you for extra hours, but still ain't paying you. And you said, well, wait a minute, I'm doing all this stuff, but you're not paying me. I think you need to get out. Some friendships that don't mean you no good, and you were once cool with that person, but you knew them for some time, and they decide to turn on you. Get out. Get out. You have to get out of those toxic situations, man. Because if you don't, it will kill your spirit. And sometimes it will bring a demon on you that you can't even get out. You have to walk away from certain things. You have to walk away from some bullshit because some of the bullshit will hinder you. And I think you need to understand that if you dealing with a nagging ass girlfriend and she beating the hell out you, you need to get out. Same for you females. Get out. If there's a certain neighborhood that you don't want to be in and you feel as though it's too ghetto or there's always some bullshit going on, I think you need to get out. I'm going to do part 2 to get out. Stay tuned, babes.